Hello, welcome to the after party. I'm going to remove the overhead. Welcome to my cave. Today it is all about the reverb. I'm using alchemy as a layer underneath here. It's a very cool synth. You could do lots with it, like this. You could just get lost in one chord. Hello, everybody. Right, let's just... I've just remembered something. La, la, la. It's how I amuse myself. It should have been binaural. Gotta love a late night cup of tea. How many polyphonic voices? As many as I can do before my computer falls over. And there's a general mean time to failure for all of my MIDI compositions because most of the time my computers tend to just go bleh. If I'm recording something. So it does feel a bit comfortably numb, doesn't it? Hello. Is anybody in there? Feeling on my heart. There is no pain you are receding. Distant ships, smoke on the horizon. You're only coming through waves. Whoops. The lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. I have become comfortably numb. Can't reach there. I can really hear my tuning when it's off. when you've got all that reverb to play with. It's one of those things you can just listen to every single sound and then you just end up in the same place. You are fine tonight on this morning. I'm just reading your comments. Reverb sounds good if you play in Dorian mode. Reverb always sounds good. Dorian mode. There's no. That's Duran Duran. Why are we so 80s today? Oh, yes. So is everyone here kind of creative and also a bit nerdy? I love it. I found my people. No, there. I may not always miss you. No, what was it? I may not always love you, but long as there is stars above you. He does something weird, doesn't he? La 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 la. Oh, what good would living do me? God only knows where I'd be without you. Wow, I mean, who writes these chords? Brian Wilson did. So it kind of was like, I may not always love you, but so that's like a second inversion B flat. La, 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 la. My fingers know what they're doing before my conscious mind does. But what good would living do me? God only knows where I'd be without you. God only knows. Ah, someone said, does it sound like Must Be Love? Yes. Must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, there must be, take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. It's so lovely to see your happy faces, and Marisha, I'm glad that you've got a big smile on your face. Because so have I. There, no reverb for chatting. You see, it was weird because in the theme tune, it goes, 'cause if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew. Oh, there's a really nice chord there. You would be. Yes, that was it. Now I've got myself into a ball. Hang on. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. No, there. And the okay, so we've got it. So it's thank you for being a friend. Travel the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for finding those chords. Yes. Thank you for finding those chords. Weird. It's a complicated song for a theme tune, but it's got that lovely. Another one of those songs that's really easy to sing along to and surprisingly harmonically complex. the Restless says, good song for driving too fast to. Absolutely. Could never condone fast driving. I like a bit of ELO. Ride the rains all day through the first raining light. Be with my Western girl on the cover of Firelight. I'll be the Indian's friend. Let them live to be free. Riding into the sunset, I wish I could be. David Ayres says, Love Shack, please. How does it start? It goes. It sounds a bit like Satisfaction to me. I got me a car and it's as big as a whale and it's about to set sail. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack, Love Shack, that's where it's at. Richard Collins said, now that you're here, now that you're near, things I know. Now that you're here, now that you're near, things I know. Oh, that's a great song. A million lights are shining and there you are, a shooting star. Ah, I see. Meech is here, the Meech Express. The Meech Express keeps going, he keeps going all the way. Meech Express is here. How did he get here so fast? Meech Express has actually got faster since I've known him. Darren Pettican says, how about Little Shop of Horrors? Oh, wow. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space and I'm mad. I'm a mean green mother from outer space and it looks like you've been had. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space so get off my back and get off my face, cause I'm mean and green and I am bad. Never seen it. Of course I've seen Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my gosh. The theme to Cheers, says A Hobo 1. Why is this song so iconic? Everyone knows that sign. You see it in your head when you hear it. But I mean, I never actually consciously went and watched Cheers. It was just always on. Back in the day when there were just 3 channels and 3 spaces of programs. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. I'm really not doing my voice any favours. It exposes my range. I was doing it. When everybody knows your name. And you're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know the troubles are all the same. You never know where everybody knows your name. Oh my gosh. Rusky Steele says, I am the merry model of a model major general. I am educated animal and vegetable and mineral. I am a very model of a model major general. Yes. Oh, wandering one. La 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 la. Oh, wandering one. La 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 la. Yes. It's very weird. Sometimes I'm struck by how strange my brain is. Must be something to do with the microwave exploding this morning. And suddenly it's unlocked a whole load of old songs. Why is everyone Gilbert and Sullivan fan? For some reason that's mixed up in my head with... So, it's 10:30. Is anyone doing the couch to 5K? I've been running around in my garden. Although yesterday and today, I've been in the car park outside. For all the lovely kind words. That really does make me sort of feel warm and happy on the inside. Like many of you, you kind of have good days and the odd kind of freak out day. And yesterday was a freak out day, but today has got a lot better, and that's partly because you're here. Sam Aaron's doing it by proxy. His wife is doing the Herculean effort. I do well on my running. Reverse splits. Oh wow, Sam Aaron, that means, is she on week 5? Wow, that's so cool. That makes me very happy. See, there are a few of us that I met whilst I was having my treatment done. And a few of us are trying to do the couch to 5K. And I found an amazing playlist, which is called Run and Bass. It's like 170 BPM. I can't keep up with the music, but it's very good to keep my brain distracted. There's some research to say that if you're trying to do a cognitive task at the same time as physical endurance, it distracts you from doing the task itself. So you can kind of keep going for longer. Phil says, run faster towards the end than the start. It's the reverse splits. She does it to the Carpenters. Oh, that's amazing. What the one, I just remembered something very, very funny from a time when I was filming at the BBC, and I had to do a lip sync video for this training thing, and I had to sit on a fence and do I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find. And the problem is that I fell off the fence halfway through the first sentence, so all they got was me going, I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation. Then I fell off the fence. It was very, very silly. I wonder if I've still got it on videotape somewhere. It's because I know you'll have put me on the top of the world. Rep Mock, it is a afterwards. I mean, that wasn't actually the worst I was hit on a recording. I once did an infomercial, and we recorded at Chessington World of Adventures on a ride called the Ramesses Revenge. And they had me kitted out with the radio mic, and I had to say something like, "It's the end of the show," but no, it was the end of the programme, but not the end of the show, from Chessington World of Adventures. Goodbye. Anyway, so we did 3 takes, all of which were fine because it's an easy line to say. And then the last take, and they'd had a word with the people in the kiosk. So I said, "Oh, it's the end of the programme, but not the end of the show, from Chessington World of Adventures, goodbye." And then they kept rolling. And then on this ride, it's like a ride that does this, and there are all these jets of water that come up, except the jets of water weren't coming up because I was recording a piece to camera. Except they decided it would be worth the loss of a radio microphone to completely soak me. So you see me go, "From Chessington World of Adventures, goodbye." And then I look down and there's this massive jet of water aimed squarely at my face. And you just hear me go, "No!" And then it goes, and I'm absolutely soaked through. And that was the last shot. Me absolutely soaked. Brilliant. Thanks for that. It was very funny. Apart from having to dry myself off on one of those hand dryers in the loo. Oh, I miss theme parks. Yeah, some of my stupidest moments have been caught on film. Till Tuesday, if I make up my mind, Wednesday would be fine, Thursday give me time, Friday wait, Saturday wait, and Sunday be too late. Rusty Steel, Merlin is the group that owns, I think, 5 or 6 theme parks here in the UK. And you can buy a thing called a Merlin Pass, which gets you into all of them, like an annual pass. IQ is no problem here. We won't be playing Scrabble for her hand, I fear. Oh, yes. I'm a massive theme park fan. Really, Gary? Theme parks will be opening on Monday. I don't know if I would be able to go. I'm still kind of in the shielding. I meant to stay in till the 30th of June. Oh, that's a move. Wow, Rusty Steel did 12 parks in a month. Wow. Ooh, you don't need it no more. Oh, so I am a massive theme park fan. And I have been to some of the best theme parks in the world. Europa Park in Germany. I massively recommend that to anyone who is a theme park fan. I've done, I think, all the Disneys except Shanghai. I've been very lucky in that a lot of the time I used to be flown around a bit. And I saw Starship live at Disneyland Paris in the Epcot Centre, near the Epcot Centre. That was really cool. Oh, really? I've never been to Park Asterix. And in Sweden there is probably one of the best roller coasters in the world that was designed by a roller coaster fan, a place called Lisburg, and it's called the Helix. You've seen the video of the roller coaster built by someone's dad. Wow. Wow, Retmog Europa Park is your local theme park. That's got my favourite 2 rides in the whole world. Silver Star and Blue Fire. Ha! And they have a theme park ride that's called, is it called Mir? Which is basically built around this old kind of rocket. And you go up the side whilst they play sort of techno music. It's amazing. And you emerge at the top of a very, very, very high part. Because you don't realise how high up you've gone because you're just going round and round like this. And then you emerge at the top. And I was there with a friend of mine who is a specialist theme park kind of advisor / filmer. And he wears a GoPro on his front when we ride together, and I just generally ruin any sound because I'm screeching so loudly. Rusky Steel is talking about Wodan, the wooden roller coaster at Europa Park. I had so many Nutella pancakes there. I can't believe so many of you are theme park people. Steve Scott says, is there a zombie apocalypse theme park? There is a kind of scare room type thing that's apparently held in a field every year where they kind of jump up and scare you. Dressed up, obviously, in costume. I've never done it. Wow, you've been to Cedar Point. Rusky Steel is a professional theme park visitor. Yeah, I'd never been there. Wow, can you believe it's 20 to 11? It's my cue to go soon. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. Didn't really play that much, I just kind of whittled about, didn't I? So thanks very much for having me. I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon. And I will sign off because there's a couple of things I'm going to try and do. And one of them is fit a sound card to my machine over there. See if that can help it along. Because I wanted to be able to do some really cool stuff. And kind of have an ambient, an ambient session where I can really kind of do some crazy, weird stuff. So thank you. Oh, before I go, Dougie Mead says, I love Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I was lucky enough to go to one Halloween Horror Night at Universal, which is in Florida. And they have people running around with fake chainsaws and all kinds of things. Anyway, I had a great time. And then that night at the hotel, I was sleeping and apparently I just sat upright and screamed for about a minute and then went back to sleep. So yes, I think it did well. So on Thursday, it's going to be Twitch. I'll see you on Thursday on Twitch, but I'll do YouTube again as well. So don't worry, I'll see you here on YouTube. It's I'm trying out some other platforms because part of what I'm doing is seeing what works on what platform and just checking what the interactivity levels are like. I'm just interested in this. Yep. Well, I will be doing some other Facebook Lives as well. Right now, I'm still trying to work out the right platform for me, really. might well be Twitch, actually. The Facebook Live, the chat was very sort of slow to come through, and I like the interactivity. I don't want to be so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely. I will put a link on my Twitter page, everybody. So thank you. And David, good evening and good night. I will see you on Thursday.